Nightclubs are the hottest part of nightlife and they're never going away. The Holy Roller is a 2010 Australian-New Zealand film about a struggling pastor who opens up a church in a nightclub and falls in love. That's the hook. But a love story that's less convincing than the special effects in Genesis 7, that's the good hook. So our film opens at a hot nightclub called Temple, where the club owner lets his sister's band perform.
Greetings, Earth people. Prepare for Celestial Teapot, an intergalactic experience that will blow your mind!
Really? It was that hard to show convincing disbelief and confusion in that scene? That is what I do half the time on this show.
Prepare for Celestial Teapot, an intergalactic experience that will blow... I'm your cyborg superhero, baby. I'm your cyborg superhero. I'm your cyborg superhero, baby. I'm your cyborg superhero. In your time of need, I will save ya. When no one takes heed, I'm your savior.
But the club owner owns this shady guy's boss money in 3 months. Cut to our lead, Pastor Luke, who's struggling financially and has no parishioners in his church. I am now obligated to play this scene.
God help us.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm moving to the city.
Well, it's a big and nasty place, you know.
Well, they need guys who can, take abuse, so that's me.
A pastor willing to take abuse? Take out an ad in the classifieds and I'm sure you'll hear something. After getting mugged by not quite Simon Pegg, Luke makes his way to Temple, where he happens to find the nightclub owner seizing out. But when he comes to, in addition to seeing a wealthy TV preacher, he gets the idea to convert the bar into a church.
So you were sent here for a reason, and this is the reason. Trust me, Luke.
I heard you're opening a church and I want to help out.
How'd you find out?
Oh, God told me.
Yeah, we all hear God, son.
There was a priest, a reverend, and a pastor, and they were on a lifeboat, and it's quite funny,
This story sounds so boring, not even a tiger could save it. But Kate knows he's bombing, so she just starts playing guitar to distract everybody. Did I mention this is a romance?
I like Simon too. He's a really cool guy.
He's full of ideas. He means well, but I'm tired of seeing people get hurt, so just be careful, okay?
Oh yeah, you don't have to worry about me. I've got the big fella. He'll take care of me.
Oh, Fat Albert won't protect you. He's in hell. Kate plays guitar again to spruce up the next service, but a talent agent scout money person shows interest in her. I smell a predictable side plot. They all start getting famous and making more money because this montage says so. But speaking of poorly timed developments, now she's pregnant and considering abortion. I look forward to the tasteful and educated portrayal of, well, nothing. But to be honest, this movie is pretty non-offensive so far. I've seen much worse execution from higher budget films. Ugh.
You know, we did notice a little junk in the trunk. Yeah, we can't go showcasing some bloated bovine to record industry bigwigs, can we? Can we?
So, the other shoes dropped, and to no one's surprise, Kate has an evil manager. Meanwhile, Pastor Luke is forced into more events by his evil manager. They must have had a 2-for-1 deal on this cliche.
Just say someone had given you a ring, a very precious ring, and you liked it a lot, and then you discovered it was pre-loved.
Oh, you mean damaged goods? Of course not. Who'd want that? Being honest, it's worth taking a few risks to make it to the big leagues. If you're really putting out good music, then
I'm a precious package. Be careful, be careful. Better treat me extra special, special. My heart is.
my god, it's like the love child of Avril Lavigne and Lily Allen if someone took away that love and replaced it with awesome. So in a scene I don't understand at all, the nightclub owner takes him to a parking garage to meet his heavies and leaves him there. Well shoot, somebody call NASCAR. They offer him money to stop preaching because it's driving the people away from the sinful hotspots they're opening up. I'm getting visions of Daniel's lot again. He also sets his own nightclub on fire while his sister's in there. It's totally out of nowhere and I don't know why it's happening. I'm scared, but the fetus and she survive. The movie has clearly gone off its meds by this point, showing us the ghettos of New Zealand is not a substitute for story. Luke heads back to the country to complain to his dad about how preachin's so hard. One indeterminate amount of time later, and Luke returns to the city for Kate. Now I'll ride sidecar to my poorly defined romantic interest in a shot that'll look great for the trailer.
You know, I would love this baby as if it was my own. If you'd want me to.
Oh good, no burn marks, still pretty.
I'd be honored if you'd be my wife.
Offer accepted.
A proposal? So what if they know nothing about each other, and so what if they've only had about 3 conversations in the span of 60 days? They're a fat man and a pretty woman, so God smiles again. So that was Holy Roller. It was God musical. The songs were the best part of this movie by far. Though pretty much every song sung by Kate sucked, the rest weren't half bad. If you can find Cyborg Superhero for sale, let me know. But like most of these movies I review, they're weak, forgettable, and devoid of even quotable scenes for future reviews. Slightly more enjoyable than A Letter for Joe, but not by much. I'm iRawss, and as always, have a good one.
No offense, but I don't believe the Red Sea, and I don't believe 6 days to create the world.
You're right.
I am?
Tell you the honest truth, I thought about it for 5 days and did the whole job in one.
I'm your cyborg superhero, baby. I'm your cyborg superhero. I'm your cyborg superhero, baby.